Why did you shoot and kill Anna Weed?
Well, I felt my life was in danger. I felt, am I going to see my daughter again? I felt they've made it pretty apparent that they want to harm me. At that point, it was more of a reaction, more of a fight or flight. I had to do something at that point.
Well, one of the things you said is you wanted to see your daughter.
Correct.
So you blamed her for your daughter not being there?
No, I don't blame her.
Well, I asked you, why did you shoot and kill Anna Weed? And you said, I was in fear for my life. I hadn't seen my daughter.
And
it was obvious these people wanted to harm me.
I thought in my head, while this was about to occur in an instant, I was like, is this it? I'm not going to see my daughter ever again? That's what went through my head.
Because she was going to kill you?
Because she was coming after me.
Okay, now you were outside washing your brother's truck? You were cleaning the truck
so that
out?
I could get it serviced,
okay.
Yes. But I would avoid being out at the front yard so that I wouldn't have contact with them.
But didn't you start the interaction? Didn't you say you asked her where your wife and daughter were?
Yes, this is the only time where I looked, we made eye contact. It's just a matter of me asking, where's my daughter?
So you started the interaction?
I asked, where, yes.
Okay, she comes out of her house?
Is
she coming or going?
I think she was just out there. She came out just to be there.
She was neither coming nor going,
no.
She was just out.
She just came out
to be there. It's her yard, she has the right
correct.
To be there.
Yes.
So she comes out, and so how far is it from where you were to where she is when you ask her, where is my wife and daughter?
It's about the length, maybe 20 feet, the length of the front of my house.
So she's 20 feet away, and you see her, and you turn to her and say, where is my wife and daughter?
Yes, I'm right in the middle of my property, and she's right at the edge of my property.
So at this point, you believe that she is involved in the disappearance of your wife and daughter?
She knows something.
You think she knows where they are?
She knows where they are.
Are her dogs with her?
Yes, the dogs are always loose.
At that point, did the dogs come after you?
Yes, at that point.
What kind of dogs are these?
I know one is a schnauzer for sure. The other one I don't know. It's a little bit about twice as big. I don't know what kind of.
Okay, but they're
similar to what I have.
Small to medium-sized dogs?
About medium-sized, yes.
Okay, the dogs come after you at that point, and she follows right along?
The dogs first come at me, and I try to shoo them away, and then at that point she comes at me. And she just tries to knock me over.
You said that you were trying to kick the dogs off of your leg.
Yes, at that point I was being attacked, confronted from all different angles.
Were you treated for dog bites?
No.
Were your clothing torn up from the dogs?
Just my shoes, I lost my shoes.
But you weren't bitten by the dogs?
I think they bit my shoes.
But not you?
No.
I was there 15 minutes prior to this. I went to have my lunch with my daughter, and she said, Mom, take my dog around the block. And I said, okay. So I took the dog around the block, and I went, and by the time I came back, he was already, yes, he was watching me.
So he was already lying.
He was watching.
Two dogs, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, there was no two dogs.
There was no
well,
two
this
dogs.
is-
That's Maggie May.
This is Maggie.
There's no way that dog can attack anybody. You know, the dog that he's saying is attacking, the dog was found out to have lung cancer, and it was a little miniature schnauzer. There's just no way you could feel threatened by that dog, or by her, because she wouldn't have charged him.
Okay, now let me get this right. You're taking the dog for a ride.
Yes.
So there's not two dogs, there's one dog.
One.
And the one dog that's left is this dog that's dying of cancer.
Yes.
So this cancer-stricken one dog is the one that attacked Hector. Okay, you say the dogs start coming after you, and then you say she attacked you.
Correct. I thought she was coming over to get the dog, but instead she was coming over to put her hands on me.
And she had not attacked you before this.
No.
So why this time did she attack you physically?
I don't know.
Just out of the blue, she just attacked you physically?
Yes.
You confronted her, but you've had exchanges before and
Correct.
She didn't attack you.
No.
So she comes over and does what?
She pushes me over, and I stumble back. And when I stumble back, she comes at me again.
Did she have a weapon?
Well, I can't focus on everything at once. All I knew was she was coming at me. She had something in her hands, and the dogs were trying to bite me, so I had no choice.